Hey guys, welcome back to episode 15 of Radiant Office, our discussion for it, not the video, because that'd be copyrighted. We would really get a copyright strike for that. But my name is Morgan, and over there under is Sam, and we are going to be discussing episode 15 of Radiant Office. Now, to kind of start you guys off, last episode, we found out that Hwe-Hyun and King-Ho were hired as permanent employees of the company. Unfortunately, Kai-Tak was not hired as a permanent employee. So the episode kind of ends when they're all in the meeting and they're all talking about, I don't know, things, and Hwan brings up the fact that they have a contest going on, and they had promised that the employee or the people that were entering the contest that they would be given a special reward of basically gives a special, I don't know what to say, like a something like advantage when they go to hire them, an advantage that no one else would have, which is a really huge advantage for someone who's job searching and someone who wants to have that extra oomph. And so a lot of people were applying for this contest, but Hwan found out that they had no intention of hiring anyone, and on top of that, they were going to keep everyone's stuff they submitted for the contest. So, aka, they're stealing all their thoughts and ideas because they're so hopeful that they're going to get hired. And Hwan, being Hwan, turns into the Grudge and puts her head down, and then starts freaking out at the doctor, who is now, of course, the acting director. And basically, that was the end of episode 13. Or 15. And by the way, guys, if you can hear that person over there, that's my niece. She listening too much. You hear her?
Momo! I love her.
Sam, off to you to talk about the beginning of episode 15.
Okay, so after the end of the meeting and everything, Seok-jin basically pulls Hwan aside and is like, "Look, you're no longer a contract employee. You're a full blown employee. You need to start acting like one, basically." But Hwan's like, "No, it's. I'm sorry, I was about to sneeze and my brain is just like." But wow, what was I gonna say? This has been awful, guys. I am so sorry. My brain has been like,
yes. You've been sick since what, Friday? Last Friday? So her brain's melted.
It's not melted. But basically Hwan gets told that you need to smarten up and not let your mouth run off so much. And I mean Hwan's a little upset because it's like she understands what it means to be a job seeker. So this is kind of going against everything she believes in. And ironically, she ends up having a conversation with Woo-jin not too long after this. And he basically tells her to turn a blind eye. Don't do anything. Just stop. Just let it go for once. Because he has some information that she doesn't really have at this point about the doctor wanting to reconstruct the whole, I guess, company is the best way to put it. So a whole bunch of stuff's kind of going on straight at the beginning. Because got the doctor wanting to reconstruct, Woo-jin trying to protect Hwan, and Hwan basically saying everything that's been going on is completely unfair.
Yeah. So the doctor does want Woo-jin to kind of, it's called basically restructuring the company, aka they're going to be firing a lot of people, and Woo-jin has to basically go through all the employees' reviews and see who he's going to fire, which is pretty hard. And there was a scene where Gina walks in and Woo-jin asks her "Oh, does your father still work? Do you have any siblings who have jobs? Are you planning on getting married?" Because these are things he doesn't even know about her. And of course, she thinks it's kind of weird that he's asking these questions all of a sudden, but she still answers them, and she's still "Well, my younger brother is in the army right now, and I do want to get married," and stuff like that. And so it's kind of he's finally putting personalities and people in front of their name, if that makes sense.
Right.
Before, he was very much all he could see was data, but now he can see people. He can see people for what they're worth and stuff like that. And now he can finally I don't know, kind of understand them better.
Yeah, it only took him 15 episodes to,
Yeah,
like, find
yeah.
out more about everybody else except
Only
Hwe-Hyun.
15 episodes. Oh my god. So we had this really, really cute scene. I love how, like, before in episode 2 with Gina and Kai-Tak, I was like, Kai-Tak better not take her back. No way. She needs to suffer. And now I'm like, you guys belong together. Um,
I know, I'm, like, so rooting for them. They're adorable.
yeah, so I love the fact that Kai-Tak or that Gina slips him like movie tickets, and then Kai-Tak like slips her like
It was, like, train tickets or
train
something.
tickets, and like and
I
they'll
think
like
you need
love,
to approve this. Oh my god,
yeah,
so
and they're
cute.
like all lovey-dovey, and then uh um and then of course like Kai-Tak is like takes her arms and we all lovey-dovey, and then of course who comes and breaks it up? Young
Young Jay.
Jay, because he's like, this is why we don't date in the office, and this is why we don't do this, and then of course Gina like,
Dude, he's just jealous.
yeah,
Like,
he
he's so
is.
jelly.
He is jealous. And then I love the fact that Gina like shut him up and was like, I will tell everyone your embarrassing secret. Which I don't know. We have from episode 15. We haven't really know what his secret is.
You know what? I think the secret is just that Kai-Tak is his sunbae.
Oh, that makes sense. That
I
makes
think that's
sense.
the only secret like I can think of that she's going to tell is that Kai-Tak is his sunbae. And even Kai-Tak asks what is it, but she's like, no, it's fine. Like whatever.
Yeah, just leave it be. Um, but I thought that was really cute. I like the fact that Young Joe went to the break room and he's like, he's like, "What? I never thought of Gia as a girl." And then he turns to us like, "Yes, I did. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. No, I didn't."
He was having such a bipolar moment. I'm laughing so hard at that point because I'm like, dude, like I don't even know how to. It's the I mean schizophrenia, but oh my god, too freaking. Was it Lord of the Rings with like the ring? And he's like, my precious, but we hate them.
My friend.
Going full Schmeagol is what I thought of.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, I thought that was really cute and stuff like that. Also, Kai-Tak breaks it to King Ho and Hwan. Oh, my niece is back. I hear her.
No,
But he breaks it to them that he actually wants to. Yes, Catherine.
Today on Drama Juseyo's discussion video, we have a special guest, Morgan's niece.
Hello, and welcome to Dong-Hwi. Bye. I love you.
Okay, so Kai-Tak is telling them what he wants to be when he grows up, essentially.
That he wants to be a chef, and that he, always loved cooking, and I think it's good that he's finally kind of deciding what he wants to do with his life, and I kind of appreciate that, like that Hwan and King Ho is there for him.
Right, and it kind of seems like everything, at least in their aspect, is kind of settling into place, which is really nice.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Ho-Won ends up getting an email from the girl. What was the girl who had like shown up with the plans or something like that, asking like had something along the lines of like had they received them or like just basically she's clarifying what's going on, and Ho-Won's like trying to respond, but it wasn't really working. Like she kept deleting it. I was kind of hoping Woo-jin, because he comes out of his office, would sit down and like respond for her or something like that. It's like he just wanted her to file paperwork or make copies of something. I'm like, really? Like that's not where I thought that was going.
Yeah, yeah. But I had to expect that too, because the way that she left her email up, I thought that he was going to do something about it. But
Right.
yeah, but he didn't or anything like that. Also, Gaidong tells Woojin to just he volunteers to get fired because he's like, what, I'm old. Like everyone else needs this job. I really don't need this job. It's not that big of a deal. Just fire me. But even Woojin doesn't want to fire him because Woojin doesn't feel like he doesn't.
Woo-jin's getting fluffy, okay?
Yeah, but the thing is that he's getting close to these people and he doesn't feel comfortable firing anyone because he views them out all as people who are beneficial to the company. And here comes the doctor who doesn't even know that anyone's beneficial, and he wants to get people fired. which doesn't make
Right.
any sense and is frustrating and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
I definitely feel like Woojin episode 1 wouldn't have had an issue with
No,
just getting rid of people, and
considering
Woojin episode 15 is a completely different person.
considering the fact that he's made Hwan stand in a facing a corner.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my goodness. But yeah, so do you want to talk about what they were celebrating, Sam?
So, it's Woojin's birthday. What is it? Sengil Chukamnida?
Yep.
Something like that.
Wait.
I
All I
can't
know is
sing it.
how
I
the
won't
dad
even
part.
try. But it's Woojin's birthday, and Gina knew it. I don't know how Gina knew it, but Gina knew it, so she gave Hwan the card and is like, I need you to buy a cake. And she goes, whose birthday is it? And then it ends up being Woojin's, and everybody sings like happy birthday and is all excited. And then Woojin breaks everybody's hearts.
Yeah,
Because
he tells them
that the company's going to be reconstructed, which, happy birthday to me. Like, you couldn't have waited 24 hours to tell everybody.
Yeah,
It had to be on your birthday.
Everyone's eating cake too.
I know, right?
Everyone's like, what is this? And like the fact that I like the fact that Young Jay was like, darn it, I shouldn't put try to put frosting in his face. Oh my god, no. And of course Manager Park gets pissed and he accuses the Seok-jin of knowing everything and not telling him whatsoever. And also on top of that, Hwan kind of realizes the fact that the reason why Woojin was telling her not to say anything, because he was protecting her, because he didn't want her to get the doctor even more mad at her, and he wanted to protect her and stuff like that, which I appreciate and stuff like that. And I think it's so cute that Guy Dong was talking to all the new hires and was like, don't worry, Hae-Hyo and Hwan, and was like, don't worry, you're not gonna get fired because you're new. They're not gonna fire someone that's new. So, did you want to talk about the gift that Hwan gave him?
Yeah. Morgan knows that this episode touched my heart through and through. So he goes in and there's a gift on the table, and Hwan has written this note with the pen he gave. Let's put that one out there. And it's basically just her saying every time they met and he was a total jerk to her. I'm like, this is a great birthday card. And he ends up giving her, she ends up giving him a tie, which is the most I want to give you a gift, but I don't want you to read anything into it kind of deal.
I thought it was an ugly tie.
I thought it was ugly too.
I thought it was an ugly tie. I thought it was a really ugly tie and stuff like that. That's all I
You know what? It made him smile, so who cares?
Yes. Oh my god. So, Gaidong, Hwan, Kai-tek, and Woojin all decide to go out and drink for dinner.
Gina.
And have a beer. And Gina, who is not my girl, she becomes an emotional mess because she drinks so much, and she starts saying that she can't quit because she has to provide for Kai-tek. She's like, I have to provide for this man.
Yeah, I need to give him food. And Kai-tek's so embarrassed.
He's like, shut up. She's like, if there's no law against a woman providing for a man to be basically a housewife.
Is she a wife?
And then Kai-tek ends up slipping in that Hwan is going on a blind date. And Woojin is super jealous. It was adorable. And he has no right to be jealous. But Guy Dog notices what's going on, and he takes way too much joy in the fact that he can clearly see they are always flirting.
Yes.
But he's I don't remember what Woojin was saying, but something along the lines of I thought you were going to commit 100% to the company and you don't need to have a love life. And then he turns and goes, and you said you liked me. And she's like, oh, you heard that? Oh my god.
Yeah, I thought that was really cute. I like that we're now getting these cute moments and stuff like that.
I hate it took this long though. I kind of wanted this over 15. Time.
Yeah. Exactly.
After they went and visited his dad and everything, I was kind of hoping that's when the flirting would really start, and it really frustrated me that it took this long.
Really slow. Ooh, did you fall? Are you okay? Okay. Also, so Sung-hun, and Hwan are. Oh, now my dog's in the room. It's everyone's in my bedroom right now. Ah.
We can't successfully do this.
Catherine, do you want one last thing? Do you want to say one last thing to the subscribers? Okay, say one last thing. I don't know what that is. Someone translate it into English, please. So basically, Seok-jin and Kang-ho are working late, and he gives her a gift, and she's like, "Oh, I don't need this. I don't need this." And he's like, "Well, I want to give it to you because of the fact that you helped me buy dinner and stuff like that." And he, as he's walking in the office, he literally trips on a chair. He literally trips on a chair, and he's like, "I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm soothed, I'm cool." And he like walks out, and then Seok-jin opens the gift, and she finds a brand new wallet with one of Kang-ho's business cards inside of it, which I think is very cute. And like,
It
oh,
was
there's be a
adorable.
couple. I wish there's more episodes because I feel like they had a cool, good character development where it was like. Oh, they kind of like each other. That's really cute. But then it's like now it's episode 15. It's like you should be in love already, or you should at least kiss, or you should at least have like I don't know
Something.
something.
So Woojin and Hwe-Hyun end up walking home together, and they end up at the playground. And so he somehow ends up talking about like how he's heard like she makes really good kimbap, and that at some point like she should make kimbap for him, and like this is I'm going with his really awkward way of asking her out on a date, even though Hwan's like it's not a date, even though then she asks her roommate while she's making the kimbap, like, you know that dress you never wear, and can I borrow it for this like clearly not a date as we're gonna go
And
out on a picnic.
she was like, "It's a date. I bet it's a date. I know it's a date.
It's a date.
It's a date. It's a date."
And it was adorable too.
Yes, yes. So also, they go out and they go have a date at the picnic, and I thought they were gonna kiss. Did you not think they were gonna kiss in that scene?
I was like, we're finally gonna get a kiss. I'm so happy.
When he
I'm
like
so
took the
excited.
rice off of her lips and stuff like that.
Right? I was like, oh, this is like perfect. Like we're episode 15. Like if they're on a date and it's adorable and they're like, there's nobody else. Well, they're at a park, but like nobody officey is around,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
this is like the best time. And the writers let us down. I'm so mad at you, writers.
Yes, they did. And also the fact that he was like, before he was like, don't let anyone know that we live in the same village. But then he was like, oh, like, I don't care today. Da, da, da. And everyone's like, I was just like, what, dude? You were being so like, don't let anyone know we live in the same village. But now you guys are literally out on a date and you don't care whatsoever.
Right, and then like when they're on the bike and like she's holding on to him and everything, I'm like, y'all are already acting coupley as it is. Like, let's continue. Let's keep going down this road. Like, let's go. I'll push on. Let's go. So,
Yeah, no, I thought that was such a cute scene. But so Manager Park meets up with the old director, the former CEO, and they're at a convenience store, and the old CEO, the old director, whatever he was, basically says that they said that he's thinking about opening a convenience store like the one that he's at, and of course the manager comes out and the manager's like, don't you realize this is such a hard thing, like blah blah, and like, and he's like trying to make the best to convince the director or the CEO that this is like the one of the worst things he can do because of the fact that like it's so hard, and also he would get more competition.
I was gonna say he just doesn't want the competition.
Yeah. And then
I make no money. I'm here all night. It's like, dude, the reason like you're there all night and you keep it open 24 hours is because it's making money. So, and you just don't want them to do it.
exactly. Do you want to talk what happened to Kai-Tak and Gina?
So, Kai-Tak and Gina are gonna be going on this date, and Gina's hanging around waiting for him. And every theory Morgan's ever said is right. Kai-Tak is sick.
I knew it. That's not good.
So Kai-Tak is sick, and he's trying to reach after his phone. Which, okay, I understand this is K-drama land, but let me have my little vent.
Go
He
ahead, vent.
can't reach the phone. He's sick, and just like clearly he needs to go to the hospital. And as K-dramas do, for whatever reason, there's an ambulance that ends up going past her, a little foreshadowing, like, whatever. But then you turn around and she shows up to his little apartment house thingy, and he's walking down the street. He could have called.
Right?
Like,
He could have called, or maybe like my thing is maybe what happened was he passed out and someone found him. Don't know how that would work. I feel like it would have worked much better if he was in a bathroom or something, like he was in a public bathroom or something like that. Like he stopped somewhere, or he stopped at like a store to get Gina something, and he like
right, or
passes
King
out.
Ho came home.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly. But I knew that he was sick. I knew it for a fact that he was sick and stuff like that. Um, but he comes home and he sees Gina at the door, and he basically she's like, "Where have you been? Blah blah. I've been waiting for you." And Kaitek just loses it, and he starts crying, and he's like, "My friend's really sick. My friend's really sick." And I'm just thinking to myself like, "No, dude, you're really sick." Hi. I know I'm talking. Um, so, um, so yeah, so that's really sad. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen. I don't know
I
about you,
cried.
Sam.
I cried a little bit.
I did too. Well, I didn't really. I think I've been saying it for so long that I just expected it because I didn't cry. I was just like shocked. I was like, I knew it was
I
coming.
just felt bad. I was
Yeah.
like, Kaitek's been a crier since like day one in this thing, but so I'm used to him crying, but like that broke my heart.
Yeah, exactly. Also like the fact that she gives
Yes.
Woojin a talisman to become
Yeah,
the next CEO, and he rejects it. He's like, "You become the first female CEO."
right. Um, so yeah, so he gives her back the talisman, um, and like I hope she like I was hoping we'd get like a I don't know. I don't even know what I was hoping we would get because I'm like way into episode 16 already, so I'm not gonna try and give anything away. Um, so we get like toward the end of the episode, and they're all in this meeting, and Hwan is like acting like this like
Yeah.
lovey-dovey like girl, and it's kind of great. She's like, oh my gosh, like you can tell like she has butterflies in her stomach and everything. And Woojin goes like he starts like delegating different jobs to different people. Um, and when the meeting ends, he goes, "Okay, I need to go up to the chairman's office because I have to get this stuff approved." And you want to finish this out, Morgan?
Um, sorry, I was getting distracted. I'll admit it, it's hard to have like a 2-year old in your room while you're trying to do this. So I'm sorry, where did you leave off? I'm sorry.
Okay, so I'll
Forgive
just
me.
finish up the episode then. So he goes to the chairman's office and he hands him an like a bindered envelope thing that apparently they have like have you ever noticed like every office drama has these like folder
Yeah, they're
thingies
like
and
black
like they use
folders.
them for everything and it feels like there's like an unlimited supply of them. I don't know, those things look expensive.
Oh,
So
I
he hands it
remember.
to uh
Oh, I remember.
Chairman So, and he opens it up, and there's I think it's Mandarin, but there are Mandarin characters there, and we know what it says before he does because they subtitle it for us. But he has now handed in his resignation letter.
Yup. It's like done. Um, but yeah, that was the end of it. I did not. I mean, here's the thing. I have a problem with this. Woo Jin last episode or whatever episode that he was thinking about resigning, and he saw Hwan's thing. I don't know. He was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna resign," but then he's like, "Well, I have to choose someone to fire, so I'm gonna resign." I guess it makes sense. Like, he's putting in like, "Hey, if you're gonna have to fire anyone, fire me because I don't want to fire anyone else."
Well, he also said that getting rid of him would get rid of two people's worth of salaries.
Yeah,
So getting rid of him would ease whatever financial issues they're having.
yeah. Which I doubt they're having any financial issues.
Well, they are because freaking my father's in a coma, so I'm gonna run the business,
True.
dude.
To the ground.
Yep. So we don't even know what their situation is. I feel like at the end of this episode, I don't feel like we're going anywhere near closure.
No, no. And I'm also really upset that Kaitek's sick now. I mean, like, give us. It makes sense. Okay, okay. I have a huge rant. Huge
Go
rant.
ahead.
Sorry if you hear background noises. It's Cinco de Mayo. I'm Mexican. So, um, so the doctor. Okay, so I get annoyed because I feel like if you're gonna make Kaitek sick, make him sicker sooner. Also, the fact that One or two, the doctor, if the doctor knew something's up, is against everything to not tell him. That's so wrong to not say something to him about him being sick if you know he's sick. And also the fact that they all know that he was there the night that they committed suicide, like he committed suicide. And I was really annoyed the fact that the doctor acted very confused when Hwe-Hyun brought up the fact that that they knew that they had him at he was at the hospital. And also, I just am upset with the doctor. That's it. That's all I gotta say. I'm frustrated.
Yeah, I don't feel like this, because by episode 15, usually even if they have a problem, it's not like something so big, or it's a problem they've been dealing with the whole time. It's kind of hit its peak, and like we're gonna go into the final episode finishing out everything. And I don't feel like Woojin resign doesn't get us closer to the finish.
Exactly. And I feel very frustrated that we haven't seen Kiss yet. I feel very frustrated that we haven't gotten this cute love thing, because usually with K-dramas, they come together and they're like, oh, we love each other, and then they break up and then they come back together. That's usually how it is with Korean dramas.
Or they like slowly come together, even if the whole 16 episodes of the series is of them having to come together, like you would see it coming. Like it's like finally, like we're gonna get this love, and like by end of episode 15, they've loved each other. And episode 16 is usually a marriage somewhere in between.
Yes, someone usually gets married, or yeah, pretty much. And yeah, I don't know what else you want to add, Sam. I mean, I'm pretty frustrated with this show so far. I don't want to say
You
like
know
I
what?
dislike it. I just want to say that it's very the shows are everything I want it to be and stop somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, I know. Like the last like four, no, I would say 3 or 4 episodes has just been like downhill. I don't know. It feels like the show kind of peaked and then it just kind of like died.
Yes, exactly. But
Yes, Daddy. Yes, Daddy.
if you guys can't tell, she's saying yes, exactly. Yes, exactly. But anyways, you guys, I don't know if there's anything else you want to add, Sam.
I'm just.
I know, Sam. Anything else you want to add, Sam?
I'm glad this is over tomorrow on our next
Yes.
discussion video.
Yes. Anyways, I hope you have a good day.
I hope all of you have a good day. We will see you on our next discussion
Hold
video.
on.
Morgan's trying to corral her
I
niece.
hope you guys have an amazing day. And
Happy day.
okay, want to say bye to them?
Bye.
Bye. Sorry for killing your headphones. Bye.
Bye. Love you.
Oh, we want to say I love you again?
Love you.
I love you again. Okay. Bye, you guys. Sorry about that. Want to say bye one more time?
Bye, guys. We'll see more.
You see them tomorrow? Yeah. Can you say bye, subscribers?
Bye, drivers.
Want to give them a kiss? Good job. Bye. Hi guys, I hope you enjoyed that video, and if you'd like to see more videos, click somewhere on the screen. Also feel free to give this video a like or subscribe to our channel, because we are always cringeworthy and awkward and weird and just weirdness, so you should just subscribe to us so we can stop being weird.